Epistasis is the expression of alleles at one locus that masks or modifies the expression of other alleles. This might sound confusing, but genes all come together to essentially form a recipe for how you are made. For the sake of this video, we are going to analyze how in certain cases different traits can change or modify other traits that develop. To give a better understanding of a few of the words I'll be using, the term allele means what trait is inherited from each parent and are usually represented as letters. We are going to analyze the genetic inheritance for Labrador retrievers. Labs can either be yellow, black, or chocolate. Epistasis can be illustrated as a pathway, and in this sense, let's assume that we will be describing the path it takes to produce a lab. Let's assume that a big A paired with another A and a big B paired with another B, whether that second allele be big or small, produces a black lab. If you had two little B's, it would yield a chocolate lab. If you had two little A's, regardless of what else it is paired with, it would produce a yellow lab. This sort of inheritance is referred to as single recessive epistasis because the pairing of the two recessive A alleles will always yield a yellow lab. To better show this, I'm going to walk you through two examples of Labrador Retriever breeding sessions. In the first example, both of the parent labs are black. This will yield 16 different variations of lab offspring. Like I indicated earlier, if a lab has any big A allele or any big B allele, it will be black, meaning that in this cross there will be 9 black lab puppies. If the puppy has 2 little B alleles, it will be a chocolate lab producing 3 chocolate lab puppies. If the lab puppy has 2 little A alleles, no matter what other allele pairing is present, it will be yellow, meaning that in the cross there will be 4 yellow lab puppies. Now you may be wondering why the puppy with 2 little A alleles and 2 little B alleles is yellow and not chocolate. It's because there is epistasis occurring, and the yellow coloring is epistatic to the chocolate coloration. Now that we have a more general idea of how Labrador epistatic inheritance works, let's do another session. In this example, the mother lab is black and the father lab is yellow. This type of cross would again produce 16 lab puppy offspring, but the coloration of these puppies would be different than in our first example. With these parents, the puppy offspring would be half black and half yellow. All of the puppies that have 2 little A alleles will be yellow, no matter what B alleles are present, and all the other puppies would be black. For reference in my video, I used the notes that were provided for me in Genetics 311 by Dr. Jones and Dr. Halweg.